All right, guys, welcome back to Expand Podcast with your host, Omar. I'm trying to be as consistent as possible to show up every single week to deliver what we got happening or what I have happening on my plate. Good, the bad, the great wins, the challenges, the failures as well. Because there's been a few, man, and sometimes it creates an issue. Sometimes it creates an issue for the day. Sometimes it's 2 days. But I'm here to tell you that you're going to have challenges with whatever you're doing now. So it's your choice to either let it affect you for the full day or the week, or just let it affect you for that hour. And this is the thing. It's like, you're not going to sit there and quit because you didn't get a signature. You're not going to sit there and quit because you asked that chick out and she said no. All of a sudden, you're not going to go ask the next one? No. I mean, you got to keep going, right? Until you become successful. And I know it's a weird analogy, but still, I mean, not that I'm asking anybody out or anything, but still, you guys get the point. We've made a lot of offers on properties that we didn't get accepted. We made a ton of offers that did get accepted that we didn't close because it didn't make sense. So this is something like I want to share with you because this is like real stuff that has happened to me with some partnerships, with deals that went bad, and I lost tons of money, etc. But you know what? I am blessed to be through it all. I'm blessed to even have those problems. Because if you guys sat back a little bit and realized that the problems that you do have right now is a blessing, 100% blessing. Why? Because you're going through it. You're going through it. You're not on the other side of waking up. You're on the right side of the bed. That means you have the ability to go attack life, go create new relationships, plug in, be on the phone, you're present, you're awake, you're excited, you're doing what you need to do in this business or whatever business that you're in. And, I sat back and realized this over the weekend where, I had to go to Arizona at 5 o'clock in the morning, got out there really early. Then I came back, got home by like 10 or 11. Then I ended up showing up to another appointment to try to get that appointment in Orange County. And then I drove back. So I was on the road for a long period of time. And at the end of it, I'm like, you know what? I'm blessed to be able to go through this process. And I'm glad I have the people in my corner to allow me to do so. That's my lady and that's my kids because, I'm doing everything for them. And it's crazy, to even talk about kids. I mean, we have a lot of stuff happening. We got 3 kids under 4, a 4-year-old, almost 2-year-old, almost 6-month-old tomorrow, as a matter of fact, which is pretty awesome. And then I got a 17-year-old that's going to start school on the 22nd. And she has a 4-year, she's going to a 4-year college in Orange County, and it's going to be freaking awesome for her. So I'm excited to move her into her dorm this weekend, or next weekend, sorry. But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff happening, and I'm just blessed to be through it all. And, sit back and look at your life and figure out, you are definitely blessed. And I think that we take it for granted that we want more, we want this, we want that, we want the accolades, we want, the nice car, the nice house, this, that. But at the end of the day, we want good health. We want our kids to be healthy. We want our kids to be in a great school. We want our kids to not be taught some other bullshit that people are teaching now, which you guys know what I'm talking about. And, seeing all of that helps us, get grounded and have the passion that we do have for the business that we're in. And that business for me, obviously, is everything real estate, buying, selling, investing, buy and hold, short-term rentals, hoteling some properties to be in and out of properties, the rental side of it because we have tons of rentals that cover, our expenses with the cash flow, and some of even the non-performing assets that we have that are sitting there not making enough money for the value that we have in these properties. So there's just a lot of stuff happening, and I just want to be real with you and, going through the process of, we got 5 or 6 flips going now and then 3 projects that are there. And I'm not saying this to impress that we have a bunch of shit going on. It's more like, hey guys, anybody could do it if you put your mind right. And, we can, some months we do well, some other months we don't, and we barely cover payroll, we barely cover expenses, and everybody that's in business should know this, that it's not always positive, but providing that your mental state is clear and you know where you're going, being that destination, you're going to be just fine. So we're on a positive note. We're closing on a property today that you guys probably saw. And if you guys follow me, you guys saw that cat house. It was like 3 dead cats, and they put little bowls of water, so somebody was keeping them there. They ended up passing away. They got dehydrated and, just withered away. The house smells like shit, too, by the way. And that's a new place that we're going to be doing. And I got it from a real estate agent that follows me and says, hey, do you want to buy this house? It wasn't on the market, wasn't listed at all. And he just said, hey, just can you help me out? Can you help me and my family out? I said, yeah, sure, let's go. And he was following me. He ended up messaging me on DM, via DM. And that one DM, guess what? Will end up being worth $50,000 to $60,000. How many DMs, how many phone calls are you missing? And imagine if you put an allocation of money next to it, or an allocation of better yet, an allocation of a relationship next to that failure of replying to the DM, or failure of getting back to that voicemail. Because I've been on that side too, where I lost probably $100,000 worth of deals for me not answering my phone, or for me not answering that DM, or sending back the message via text, something, because people want it now, just like you want it now. You guys want it. You want immediate success right now. And everybody that's following me, anybody that's listening, you're smoking some good shit if you think that you don't want immediate success, because everybody does, myself included, for sure. I want it yesterday and I want it now, So, but just know the process is there, and it takes a little bit longer to go through it, and that's kind of what I've been realizing as well. So yeah. That's a good W, a good victory on a new deal that we're closing, and then we closed one last week that we're going to be ready to go in a couple weeks as well. And this is the good part for all you flippers that are going to be listening to me, or that you want to potentially learn how to flip properties as well. Like, you want your exit to be round about that median home price, and our median home price in our high desert is about $425,000, $430K. So if your exit is 430 and under, 415, 400, 399, you're going to be just fine. So go buy some properties at 250, 280, 290, put some work into it, turn around and put it on the market, and maybe you might make a 40 spot, because $40,000 is a lot of money. And imagine if you do that once every single month, and then you do 2 a month at $40,000. Now you're at $80K. Now you're almost $1 million a year, just by that number I just gave you. So don't overcomplicate that process. Just go out and do it. And honestly, that's the advice I'm going to give you. And if you guys want more advice on this, just make sure you follow me, subscribe to the podcast, and be looking out for some cool new stuff coming out as well. We'll put it in the YouTube, in the description here below, on where you can join our mastermind, our role plays, our motivational Mondays, all that stuff. You could click the link, and it's a pretty sweet school community that I literally just talk, and we're gonna do one live every single month and stuff. So that'll be pretty awesome as well. And that's just something that I want to share with you guys, and just hopefully bring some value to you, because if I can inspire you, if I can educate you, and I can help you expand to see what's possible, then I did my job. And that's my passion. So I love doing it. So other than that, guys, we got some stuff moving. I hope this can inspire you to even reach out and say, hey, Omar, I need some help. Hey, can you walk me through this deal? I'll do the deal with you. I'll break it down and kind of give you an idea of what to expect. And not to mention, I am selling one of my properties, and this is something I'm going to tell you guys now. I'm selling a property in Arizona, and that is a subject to existing mortgage. $1.1 million is what we're going to be asking for this property. And you can take over a 3.3% loan, and the balance is about $465,000 or so, maybe a little bit less. But after your 20% down payment of 220K, there's going to be a balance of like 400, maybe 410, $415,000 that's left over that you don't have to qualify to borrow. I will hold the second on this property at a 1% a month. So let's just say it's going to be $4,000 a month plus a $2,200 first or $2,300 first, which is PITI, which means principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. Your payment's going to be $6,200. $6,200 for that beautiful of a house that you have a $900,000 balance due or something like that. But you won't be able to get that anywhere. And especially not qualifying. You don't have to send me anything. Just show me what you got in your bank account. We can make something happen. So if you guys want anything or more information about that property or about this process, message me. Let me know in the comments. Let me know, or DM me at Invest with Omar. And that's my IG, which I use a lot. And, I'm open to help you guys go through the process and stuff too. So other than that, guys, we got a lot of stuff happening. I just want to be as consistent as possible. And now this is one of our weeks that we're going to do our podcast. But stay tuned for some new stuff that's happening because I got something new's coming on our brokerage side, which is pretty cool. So if you guys truly want to expand for real, just stay tuned because I will be sharing what we're doing in our new move and what is what's coming down the pipe, and it's gonna be exciting. So just want to make sure that you guys stay plugged in. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure that you click that link and share it with people so other people can hopefully get inspired too. Because the information that you retain is one thing, but the information that you end up sending to other people to help others, that's a whole different ball game. Like, I don't need to do this. I want to do this, and hopefully, give you guys some inspiration and educate you along the way. So that's what I got. Until next time, we'll see you guys soon. Peace.